everyone, here's how I made this bow top. I altered the top at the waist and I also added bows to the sleeves near the shoulders. Now for my inspiration, I knew that this top had chiffon in the back that I wanted to enhance more. I love when fabric looks draped like this. It reminded me of these type of statues. I also love how classic bows are, and I wanted to add some on the top because I love how it looks to add bows onto clothing. I wanted to do it with a little twist. I wanted to add embroidery with my needle and make the embroidery symmetrical on both of the bows. I also got some of my inspiration from makeup tutorials. I feel very comfortable in feminine makeup and clothing, and I wanted my shirt to match the coquette aesthetic that people love so much right now. I thought combining a black top with pink bows would be a really fun way to combine the elegance I love from black clothing with the chic style that bows have. Okay, so for the tutorial now, I only altered the top from this area, and it was kind of like what I did in my previous video where I showed how to alter a t-shirt into a baby tee, but I didn't alter the sleeves. I only altered... Wait, listen to this ASMR. Okay, so as I was saying, I didn't alter the sleeves on my black top, but I did on this butterfly t-shirt that I altered. Go watch that video if you're interested in it. Now for the bow, I made them 36 and 3/8 inches. I burned 1/2 inch off of each end. I didn't record myself doing it, but just believe that I did it. Alright, so this is how I sewed the bows down. I wanted to secure this part of the bow by making an X, and I also made dots, and I made little branches with like embroidery, but I used regular thread to do this. I didn't actually use embroidery thread. Also keep in mind that I kept these X's hidden. Now for the dots, I tied the end of the thread about 3 to 4 times. You can do more for a bigger dot. I sewed the center of the bow to the bow itself like that, and I tied a knot on the other side to secure the dot that I embroidered. Now for the branches, I sewed about 2 long straight stitches down by hand. Then I sewed stitches to form a V shape by sewing diagonally from the line I made earlier. I only sewed 1 pair of small stitches here, but I made the bottom have a pair of large stitches. I recommend that you try as many stitch lengths or dots as you'd like. Now here's how I attached the bow to the sleeves. I sewed more of those invisible X stitches to attach the bows to the shirt. Okay, so here are the results now. I hope you can see the statue inspiration that I was mentioning earlier. I really wanted to enhance that drape from the back. I thought it was really pretty. Also, I wore this outfit in the winter, but I wore a different outfit when I went thrifting in the fall last year. So let's go back in time and look at what I was doing that day when I went thrifting. I spent time with horses and I took pictures. I braided this blonde horse's hair. I thought it was so fun. I was literally besties with this horse, so yeah, that was fun. I saw a lot of other horses. They reminded me of like dolls that I had growing up. Or maybe I didn't even have dolls. I just played with other people's horse toys. And okay, anyway, so I also did my laundry that day, and I ate a donut. Then I went to the thrift store. I found these heels that made my feet hurt, so I didn't get them, but they were beautiful. I really liked the silver accent buckle that it had, and I love that they were point toe, but they were size 5, and I'm not a size 5, or at least with this pair of shoes. And I also saw these heels, but I didn't really like them. I showed them earlier, but I was not the biggest fan of them. And I also saw this pinstripe piece, but I didn't get it. And I saw this suit. I also didn't get it. And this vintage dress, I didn't like that I had to do a ton of alterations to it, so I didn't get it, but it was really pretty, and it was vintage. I thought that was really interesting. I also saw this dress. It reminded me of Miley Cyrus. Doesn't that dress kind of remind you of her? It does to me, at least. And I saw a bunch of cool jeans. Some of them weren't really my size, though, so I didn't get them. I found this purple turtleneck, and I tried it on with those other jeans that I showed, and I didn't get either one, but I ended up finding these Calvin Klein jeans, and those I did end up buying. I also saw this pinstripe shirt that I thought was really cool. It was a nice button-up. I considered getting it for my sister. I really liked the inverted pinstripe that it had on it. Then I found this shirt that reminded me of Rory Gilmore, but I didn't get it, and I found more jeans. I found this skirt that I considered altering, but I left it behind because I didn't really feel like altering it. I also saw this jacket, but I ended up thinking it felt a little bit too piratey, like fake, and I found this other jacket thing that I thought was cool, but I didn't get it. found this cat sweater, but it had a zipper and I didn't like it. I found this cloud sweater that I thought was cool, but I also didn't fully like it. This red dress, I thought the same thing. I didn't like it that much. I also found these adorable Mary Janes. They were so comfortable and they reminded me of my inspiration pictures from earlier, but I also didn't end up getting these. And what I did end up getting was this blazer and this black dress that I wore for my birthday last year. I also paired it I paired it with Mary Jane's, and I went to a pumpkin patch and I had a little photo shoot and it was so fun. I loved how the pictures turned out, and I also just loved being at the pumpkin patch. It was so nice. I think that was my first time going to a pumpkin patch. I ended up getting one of the little pumpkins, not the big ones. I also found this grandpa sweater, which is something that my sister wanted, and I got it because I knew her birthday was coming up, so I got it. Next, I went to a little coffee shop. I got a cereal that's like rainbow, like a smoothie with with that kind of cereal that's like rainbow. Yeah. Anyways, this was a pair of jeans that I got, and this was another pair that I got from Calvin Klein. I already showed it, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I did a lot, honestly, that day. I also wore this top before with my mini skirt. I had a tutorial for how I upcycled a pair of jeans into this skirt, and it was in the same video that I uploaded for the butterfly t-shirt that I upcycled. But yeah, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye!